What's up, guys? I'm Craziac. Welcome back to the Crooked Man. It's time to go into the little crooked house. Oh, really? It's not crooked? Come on. That was like a perfect setup for it and everything. They deliver you here not being able to see the actual house. It was a perfect setup for being a crooked little house. My God, must have been the resident's name. Yep. Okay, let's go inside. It's locked. Oh, great. Now I have to find the key somewhere. Garbage can. With rotten waste. So where do people usually keep keys? Under doormats, in planters. Check the planter. Nothing's growing, but nothing there apparently. Can I go back? Okay, wait, what? Don't, wait, excuse me? Wait, hang on. Items, bloody key. I have a bloody key that I never used. Interesting, that's kind of a weird thing. I guess that would be the crooked cat, but why was the key in the crooked cat? A shoe shelf, lots of musty women's shoes. That sound in my headphones or? Yeah, I think it's in my headphones. It's a very creepy sound. Ah, shattered mirror. Broken mirror feels like it was struck with something. That's usually how mirrors shatter. Fragments of the broken mirror. Shelves are lined with hairstyling products and facial lotions. No water. Bathwater's muddy, it smells bizarre. What's that on the wall? Ugh. And there are clothes sitting in a water-filled washing machine. Okay. Pieces of a shattered plate that I cannot walk over. That's interesting. So we'll go in here first. And floor is damaged. Found a scrap from a notebook. The hotel, the school, the hospital was the same at all of them. My saddest memories wouldn't go away. Writing wouldn't settle my heart. In the end, my festering heart went. Part of the paper is torn. Mine is an empty existence. I have nothing to leave behind, not even words. Except you managed to write something before you died, so that is a completely false statement. They're full of old junk, lots of old junk and cleaning equipment, apparently. All right, let's check this room out. So let's see, not much food in the refrigerator, and what is there has gone bad, obviously. There's actually seriously a sound in the game. It's really freaky. And it sounds like it's behind me. It's quite well done. TV's a big crack in the screen. Got a scrap from a notebook. I recalled the rhyme of the crooked man. All he could do was live in a crooked house with a cat and mouse just as crooked. I wish I was the same way. Everything I wished for ended up crooked. My dreams, my love, even my family. How did the crooked man live? Was he sorrowful in the depths of despair? Such a life has no meaning. This is just getting depressing. Like after the end of last episode, it's just like super ultra depressing. An old telephone, no power, so you can't make any calls. Well, old telephones actually don't use the power lines. They use the telephone lines to get power, so you probably could, actually. I just don't know who I'd call. I don't think I care to call anyone right now. Fragments of the broken mirror. A broken mirror. Women's clothing. Is there anything useful in here? There's a strange voice coming from the radio. No, there's not. Another scrap. Why? No. Someone was kind of losing their mind. I mean, it's kind of obvious from the house. This isn't normal wear and tear of a house that's been abandoned. I mean, the lamp's tipped over, the things are broken, clothes are scattered. It's almost like the house was looted. Go in here first. Well, this is nice. Old telephone. See the fireplace. Okay, I think that's stairs to an attic, so I'm not gonna go up there yet. I want to deal with this one first. Out of cigarettes. I need a smoke. Guy sounding more and more like David. Paintings falling to the floor, must have been hung on the wall before. Let's see. A black covered notebook. The rule in this notebook matches the scraps I have. Combined all the scraps and got a notebook. Finally! There's a name on the back. Duke. Duke McGon. Top of clothes rack. A man's jacket is hung on it, and there's a voice coming from outside. Pile of books on law. Any claws in the closet? I'm just, stalling. Pile of paper scraps with very few words written on them. Okay, buddy. Just... Hi. I can't tell if he's crying or laughing. Is he crying? Potentially. It's like a 50-50. Hi, crooked man. I can't end up like you. He's up there, isn't he? Then I'll be going there. This will be the end. Alrighty, let's do it! Okay. Okay. This is gonna be fun. No. Excuse me? Since when do you get a special attack, bro? Okay. That's not fun, buddy. I don't really like when you scream like an Ava. Ugh. It's a lovely scream you've got there. Come at me, bro. What you got? I have ranged attacks. Oh, this shout actually hurts me. That's not cool. If I die this once, I should be able to do it the second try. Oh, good. I should be able to do it the second try without taking 60 damage at the very start. Oopsies. Oh, I actually hit him. Oh boy. Oh come on, buddy. You need to die. Oh, good. Yeah, one more and I'm toast. I'm probably toast. Oh, snap, buddy. I have 5 health now. Sit, crooked man. Sit. I'm not going to be like you. You failed to catch me. As much misery as I encounter, as painful and bloody as it might be, I'll keep living. Just don't kill anyone, please. So, be gone! Damn right. Whoa, that's a lot of light coming from an attic? There's a door to the attic. You might be able to pry it open. Do it. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. There's a hole. Duke. Oh, no, it's not a hole. It's a shadow of the guy that hung himself. There you go. He's been there a while. Wow. Duke. You detested me. Though I lived such a similar life, you hated how I lived comfortably. So you wanted to drag me down, to take me with you. But didn't you want to be saved deep down? So you called me. No, that's not right. You wanted to help me. To tell me, don't come the way I've come. Thank you. Nothing will make you suffer anymore. Where you're going, it's a good place. So, now, you can rest in peace. Ooh, watch ending. Yes, please. Why would I skip to credits? Wow, it must have been rough, David. Finding a corpse on your trip? But it sounds like it ended up all right. I'll go make some tea. You do that. He was beaten by the crooked man. He was dragged to the other side. The crooked man was always right behind me. I realized he was there. Every time I was sad, I felt like he was whispering to me. I knew if I acknowledged it, I was done for, so I tried not to think about it. If all this hadn't happened, I think sooner or later I'd take his same path. Thinking of it that way, he really did save me. Always such an easy target, aren't you? That's why you got dragged into this. It's fine. The crooked man is gone. Hello? Mother? Huh? Okay, I'll head right there. Something happened with Mom. David, what's up? Who was it? The hospital. Mom's condition took a turn. They're gonna have to do the operation. Take my bike, it'll be faster. You gotta go, don't sit there staring. Doctor! Doctor! Mom's condition. To be honest, this is rather risky. Removing the tumor isn't too difficult, but she might not have the strength to... Doctor, please, my mom. She's the only family I have, please. Sign this. We're getting ready now. We'll do the best job we can. Okay. Doctor! Mom? Mom. The tumor was successfully removed. She's still sleeping now. We might have a chance if she wakes up. Tonight will be the biggest hurdle. Have faith in her. Hello. David? Mom! Mom. Oh, thank God. You woke up. You really... I felt like I was in darkness. I was scared, screaming. I must have worried you. And those things I did to you. I'm so sorry. It was hard, wasn't it? It's okay. It's okay. You helped me open my eyes. Mom. I was so unhappy. I was just struggling to be happy. But I didn't give my mother the happiness she needed, after all the hardship I've given her. I foolishly doubted. Thought I wasn't loved, wasn't needed. That's why... Do you hate me for it? Don't be silly, David. Indeed, you and I both. It's hard to say we were always happy. But even in sad times, you were always honest. You lived a straight and honest life. I was so proud of you. Having you as a son was my greatest happiness. Don't focus on the sad things, and I'm sure you'll notice all the happiness hiding around you. Davy, I'm thirsty. Can you bring me some water? Sure, just a second. Guess she's gonna be okay. Nope. I was listening to the beeping, but I was like, they're fading out on the beeping, so it's probably gonna go okay. Not so much. Here you go, Mom. Mom? Yeah. Mom. She got a good funeral. I'm sure your mother's happy now. You gotta be tired, huh, David? You okay? She told me she was happy in the end. I'm gonna live without blaming myself. Those words are gonna help a lot. It's fine if I have to suffer. If I could be smiling in the end. David. Marion? Why are you... Shirley? Why are you... Hey, Shirley, I still ain't forgiven you. How dare you give David the cold... Ow, 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 ow. We're going? Okay, stop pinching me. I guess that's one way to get Paul to shut up. Or scream loudly, whichever you prefer. David, I heard about your mother. It's good you came, Shirley. Mom always liked you, so I bet she's glad. Thanks. David, I was anxious. I'm unsure of where I'm going. I'm worried that the road I'm walking will be full of twists and turns. Maybe I did need your kindness. You never let me down, but how did I repay you? I'm really the worst of the worst. I'm sorry. Maybe this is too late, but... David? If it's okay with you, would you like to... David? I'm sorry, please don't cry. No, I'm not sad. I'm just... Even though my dreams were crushed and I just lost my only family, I'm just so happy you came back. It's okay, Shirley. However off-kilter things get, we'll set them straight. I promise you. David? You know what I think? The crooked man had a crooked body and only crooked things. But I'm sure he was happy living in his crooked house. Left him a pack of smokes there. I hope to see you again. Until then, rest in peace. Good end. Bye-bye, Blackbird. Okay, so I guess you can get different ends based on the dialogue selections you choose. Like the you first get one with Sissy, and then you get one with D, and then one at the end with Paul. So I guess based on what you pick, you get different ones. So hopefully get the credits to run here. There we go. So that was very good. It was not the ending I had expected. I mean, I expected part of it. Like I said, the game played very much, or not played very much. The story was very similar to how Silent Hill went. This is major spoilers for Silent Hill, so plug your ears if you haven't watched that or played it. So in Silent Hill 2, James, he loses Mary, and he knows that she's dead, and he goes back to Silent Hill because he gets a letter from her, and she tells him to meet in their special place. So he goes back in search of her, and he goes to all these places and sees all these manifestations of his own psyche, but then finds out that he was, or remembers rather, that he was the one who actually killed her to stop her from suffering. And that was kind of similar to how this played out a little bit. But then the end was a little bit different. In this one, James had a bit more of a realistic reaction, and there's many different endings and that kind of thing. But in this, he as in David, kind of came to realize what had happened, and that he was the bad guy, same as James. But then what? Thank you for playing the good man, or the crooked man, and congrats on the good ending. This is an extra page. You'll lose the page if you quit, so I recommend making a save. You can also begin a second playthrough here. Okay, sure, I'll make a save here. I don't know what this means. So I'm not, interesting, I'm not playing as David anymore, I'm playing as player. So what are these? About the series. Okay, interesting. About the game. And about the second playthrough. There's no change to the story, battles, or choices, but some events near the ending change. Okay. I might play it. If you guys want to see it, I might just play through it and get the second ending so you guys can see it. But anyway, like I was saying, David kind of made a different choice, and he ended up trying to save his mother, and then he couldn't save his mother, and that was a little bit different than James, because James didn't have the choice to save Mary anymore, exactly. But it was a very good ending. I rather liked how he handled it. I felt like the only problem with the ending was that David, he didn't seem to accept it the way I would normally expect someone to. Like, I guess they kind of skipped the whole time between then and the funeral and everything, but it didn't really seem like he had time to turn around and actually understand the emotion of losing his mother. So that was kind of odd to me, but really it was still a very good ending. I very much liked the story and the little revelations at the end. The message was very tried and true. The fact that, you know, I think a big problem with a lot of people is that we look at other people and we think, wow, that person has a perfect life. I wish I was like them. When in reality, we all have unhappy points in our lives. We all have crap in our lives that we don't like dealing with. Every single person in the world has that. So we're all crooked men, like the story suggested. And it was kind of interesting. That's not actually a very common thing I see in games. There's lots that have the hero kind of improve himself, but there's not nearly as many stories that have the hero accept his own failures as his development in the end. So I thought that was a very good ending, and I very much enjoyed it. The one thing that I really hated about this game was the combat. The gun combat was much better. But the first two fights, because there was no prep for them at all, they were just god-awful. They were literally the worst fights I think I've ever had in any game ever. So those were just terrible. But other than that, the game was great. A couple times when it wasn't obvious where to go, or even really like feasible to figure out where you were supposed to go, except exploring everything. So that kind of sucked, but I was able to get past that pretty easily. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, if you want to see the second ending, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to do it for you. But other than that, I think that's all this Crooked Man has. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. No one listens when I play. I don't trust pianos. After Mad Father and Witch's House, I do not trust pianos.
What's it? Witch's house. Oh, wait, hang on. Go back in there. This is not... Whoa! Okay! Give who back?